Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. I hope all is well on this Monday morning, afternoon or evening across the world where you may be. And today I'm going to be talking about the Network Rail, which is a network service here responsible for all the rail issues across the UK. And recently they worked in partnership with the National Autistic Society, which is the largest autistic organisation charity for autistic people in the UK. And they recently did a accessible travel guide for autistic passengers. As an autistic woman myself, I felt it was important to bring you this latest news. So what I'm going to do is read through the article with my notes and then give my autistic perspective towards the end of the video. So without further ado, let's get into it. Network Rail has issued a new travel guide for autistic people that has been developed in partnership with the National Autistic Society after research was conducted with groups that represent passengers with specific needs to investigate additional ways that the railway could be made more accessible. The online guide shows the sights and sounds passengers could expect during their experience when using the railway. It covers every stage of the journey, from purchasing tickets to getting to the right platform to finding a seat on the train. It also has units to examples of sounds that can be heard at a busy station and photographs of everything from the departure boards and uniformed staff uniform to ask for help. It also offers advice on how to get to a train station. After conversations with the National Autistic Society, it's become crucial and clear that we could do more to help prepare autistic people for travelling by the train. Susan Holden, who works for Network Rail as the Customer Experience Manager, said stations can be noisy and busy places. Although our staff are very well trained to provide assistance and to recognise when people may need help, we need to recognise that people may need extra help that may be put off travelling as they do not know what to expect. The idea of this guide is that it will take you through every step of the journey with clear information, pictures and sounds so that you can make yourself familiar before you set off on your journey. This guide could really help autistic passengers by giving them the opportunity to prepare and to know what to expect. But it's also crucial that our staff understand autism and how to support autistic passengers through autism-specific training. We are pleased that the Network Rail has developed this guide and call on train providers to follow this lead so we can work together on making railways more autism-friendly. Our railways are not just a cornerstone of transport across the whole of the UK, but part of our history and culture, and it's important that everyone feels confident when navigating the railway. So, what is my opinion as an autistic adult, autistic advocate, autistic campaigner and speaker? As an autistic female, I am very pleased that a national network provider such as Network Rail, that is responsible for all things rail across the UK, has finally stepped up on autism awareness and how to help autistic people access the train stations and the processes that happen once you're inside, purchasing tickets, finding out which platform you may need, what time the train leaves, what platform and what station you will be arriving at. For autistic people like myself, travelling on the train can have its very overpowering effects and cause anxiety-driven issues, as we have to adapt to all the different environments around us. This includes sounds, food, people, mobile phones going off, the sounds of the announcements, the smell of the train, where to sit, what area we're allowed to sit in, because obviously you got the standard economy seats, first class seating, so again it's known where you can and can't sit. So when I travel on the train, I will plan ahead of time by getting my tickets sent in the mail, and once I arrive at the station I can go straight to the platform, but I also research this ahead of time so I know where to go and where I arrive at. I hope that this initiative by Network Rail will increase more autistic people to travel on the rail system and to help them feel more inclusive and supported with this online guide. I will link the online guide in my video description down below so you can read more about the article. I'll also link the article by Network Rail and by the National Railway News Agency as well. And I'll actually link the Network Rail website, which lets you know all about who they are and what they're doing with people with disabilities, down below for further information if you wish to read it for yourself. And if you have autistic loved ones, colleagues, friends who you feel would benefit from this, please show them this video. And again, it's just a really brilliant initiative. I think it's going to really help a lot of people access the railways who are often cut off, isolated because they don't know how to use it, or they're not sure if there's any support for them when they go to the rail station. I'm quite lucky, I'm quite high functioning, so I can use it by myself. But a lot of autistic people like myself who need carers or parents or support workers and people who may not be able to travel independently like I am, They may be so put off or isolated, or they'll restrict their movements because they don't know what to expect. The sounds will overwhelm them. It's busy, it's crowded. I totally understand that. I get overwhelmed at a train station sometimes. It can be really difficult because you have to go from one place to the other. You have to listen out for the announcements. You have to make sure you're sitting in the right place. So a train station is not an easy place, and the railway system is very, very confusing, especially when you've got all the trains leaving at different times, different platforms. So again, that's something that this guide will help you cope with, and to help you better access the railway service across the whole of the UK. And Network Rail are the biggest network agency for trains and everything to do with the National Rail. So again, I hope you've liked this video. Please give it a like, comment, share and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye!